All right, welcome back to their podcast. Queso and Davey, we're back.
God, I missed you, buddy. How you feeling?
I'm trying to figure out all this shit on here real quick. All right, me and Queso have recorded a podcast in a minute, but we're here, we're living.
Ooh, we're alive, breathing, drinking tours. Yeah.
Like Queso said, thank God for this opportunity. We found a little space to do the podcast in, so thank you, Lord.
Shut up, David. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good. How you been doing, sir?
Been living. Livin. So apparently there's been a shit ton of scientists dying. Queso, have you seen it?
I think we're on the same page on this one.
They're saying it could be some type of government cover-up. People that...
Why don't you go and find out yourself?
People that were making UFOs and big... How can I explain it? They're making big UFOs and they're making certain things for the Air Force and the Marines. And they're just disappearing, so they're saying maybe the government went and killed them.
Taking them out.
Taking them all out.
Oh. Dude, that's pretty gnarly if you ask me. I did send you a couple videos of that just because I thought it was kind of pretty sure that that's people that have been abducted or that were gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, so all these scientists are disappearing. I think it's pretty crazy, honestly. But what do you guys think? You think they're getting killed because of the government, or you think something else is going on, you know? You think somebody from another country is killing these motherfuckers? 11. Yeah, that's what I sent you right there. Check that out.
High-ranking scientists and researchers have either died or have gone missing entirely. All of them tied to nuclear, defense, or space technology. Some of them even warned the public before their alleged suicides that they were not suicidal. First, you have Amy Esmich, a young, rising researcher, reported dead by suicide in 2022. But before her death, she reportedly said something chilling.
I'm scared. And over the past 12 months, it's been like escalating, like more aggressive, more invasive, digging through my digging through my underwear drawer and sexual threats over the past like 3 to 6 months. And now I'm like, I have to publish. I have to publish. It's only going to get worse until I publish. There's no way out of this up situation.
Exactly what she was talking about, we're not sure. Certainly had concerns, she said, about being watched. Even reportedly told friends and family she would never kill herself. And then she turned up dead. That was in 2022. Then you have Michael David Hicks, whose work was connected to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Hicks dies in 2023, and details surrounding his death remain limited publicly. But his name becomes part of a growing list tied to high-level research. In 2024, former U.S. Air Force intelligence officer Matthew James Sullivan is found dead. Interestingly, right before he could testify in a federal whistleblower case about UFOs. There's been no release for a cause of death there. Also in 2024, Frank Mywell, a senior engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, passed away. His work was on space instrumentation and detection of life on distant moons. His cause of death was never made public. No autopsy was ever performed. Another loss, another quiet headline. At this point, neither case is raising eyebrows nationally, right? But then we move to 2025, and that's where things get really bizarre. During the last year alone, we saw over a half
dozen disappearances and or deaths tied to our nuclear industry. In May, when Anthony Chavez, a researcher at the Los Alamos nuclear facility, went missing. Reports say he just simply walked off without any of his personal belongings. Then you have Monica Reza, who disappeared in June of that same year, 2025. Also worked at Los Alamos nuclear facility as a NASA's senior aerospace engineer, helping create a special alloy for rockets. She went missing while out on a hike 4 days later. Alyssa Kaisis.
She went missing out on a hike?
Missing, also in New Mexico. Also reportedly got up and walked off without any personal belongings. Do you see the trend here? And just now today, we're learning about another death, the death of Joshua LeBlanc. This death taking place in Alabama. LeBlanc was a 29-year-old NASA engineer working on nuclear propulsion systems. He was found dead in his Tesla after a crash. He was burned beyond recognition, but his personal belongings were all left at home. Reports say his car sat in an airport hours earlier, but no trip had been planned. How about Stephen Garcia, who vanished without a trace from New Mexico in August of that year? Garcia worked as a property custodian at a facility that manufactures more than 80% of the non-nuclear components for U.S. nuclear nuclear weapons. Nuno Loureiro, a top physicist at MIT, the director of the Plasma Science and Fusion Center, he was involved in the kind of research tied to advanced energy and weapons. He was shot and killed outside of his home. By the way, no arrests have been made there. And again, that's all just 2025 alone. This year, though, it's gotten even stranger. And we're not even halfway through. First, in February, astronomer and astrophysicist Carl Grillmayer was shot and killed randomly outside of his home in Texas. Now, in that case, an arrest has been made, but the case marks another highly specialized mind taken suddenly and mysteriously. Then, days later, William Neal McCaslin goes missing again in New Mexico. His work reportedly centered around UFOs and classified space programs. The retired Air Force general, like many on this list, also vanished, leaving while out on a hike. But again, like so many others, he left all of his personal belongings behind. And to this day, he has not been found.
Wow.
So,
All of them either went out on a hike or crashed in their cars.
and all that
Committed suicide.
belongings behind.
Yeah.
No phones, no nothing.
That's
I did
fishy.
notice that one of them took their gun with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some weird stuff.
Especially that video of that girl at the start where she's saying that she doesn't want to commit suicide and then she ends up committing suicide. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of those.
And the Tesla
The
thing,
most
bro.
recent one.
Tesla
I think,
thing
is the
is-
scariest one, I think, because I think the most recent one. I'm not sure, but the Tesla one sounds crazy because we've heard that before.
Yeah, people.
Remember that dude that like tried to blow up the fucking World Trade Center with that Tesla? Not World
That
Trade
wasn't
Center, it was,
that.
Trump.
Yeah,
it was
Trump Tower. Yeah. And he put C4s in his car.
I don't think he put C4s in it. I think he did something to the battery and it made it like catch on fire. And then it caught on fire and then like he basically melted it inside of it.
Because who was that one guy? Remember they said they think the Tesla drove itself and killed him?
Well, there's a couple of stuff like that. I mean, there's been mad like things. On that.
Yeah, they're trying to put so it's like a tracking system in your car, and it could tell exactly when you're drinking and driving, or when you're doing certain things, bro. It's pretty crazy. So it uses AI to detect your face emotions, and they're trying to pass this, bro. It's insane to me that they're trying to pass it. It like takes a whole facial recognition of your map of your face, and even like this goes further on, like. When we were during COVID, I got told.
It's right here. Look, it's right here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
It says it puts constant. Oh, I forgot. I don't have Facebook on here, but it says.
I think that's all it says right there.
It says every new car in the U.S. will be required by law to have tech that puts constant surveillance on the driver by 2027.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
And I spoke to Javi today, and
What'd you say?
Javi said he would be down to come do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, to come do like just sit here and watch us do the podcast while we do it, and then watch like the camera and all that shit.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
he would do that, which is pretty neat
Pay him a
because
little bit of cash.
I told him the same thing. I was like, hey, dude, we'll pay you for your time, buddy.
Because he goes and, well, our boy Javi, you guys know who he is. He makes artwork. He goes and he films a pastor, actually, that works at his barbershop. I forget his name. Let me see what his name is real quick. I think it's
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember his
Hazabel.
name.
Hazabel?
Hmm.
So you gotta follow him.
Well, I did see that message you sent me about the UFO guy. The what's his face? The Army veteran, Sergeant Diana or Digna or whatever. And I watched it, so I'm gonna put it on for you real quick. Let's see if it plays.
So you're telling me that the CIA has cheat codes to the universe? Codes that will allow you to hack the universe, and nobody knows about it? The codes are called gravel void codes. At first I thought it sounded crazy. And then I went down that rabbit hole. And they're saying that these codes are connected to the human body itself. And here's where it gets crazy. I went and I searched numerous videos. Bumped into a video of a man saying that his body was filled with pain. And he tried to code 55515 and his pain went away. Kept digging deeper down that rabbit hole. Seen a video of this woman. She said she didn't believe any of this. She said she came across a video telling her the same code that the man used, 55515. She said she tried using that nipple when she was in pain. Pain went away. She said she focused directly on where the pain was, locked in mentally, and started repeating one sequence over and over, like a mantra. 55515, 55515, 55515. And according to her, it worked. So I started digging more.
5793871. That's what I want. That's what I want right there.
Codes for abundance. Codes for bringing your lover back. Codes to manifest fame. So another
199621147, David. That's what I want. That's what I want right there, David.
And look what happened.
Last night, I came across this TikTok video. It led me into this YouTube video that explained a lot more about Rebel codes to me, and it provided some codes to me to activate with this website, right? So hold up. I have been manifesting to get me a car for the longest, but why does the Rebel code work a lot faster than any of my other manifestations, bro? As you see, March 23rd, yesterday, I am going to activate the code right here, and this is better than me buying a car, right? And boom, I get a text message from my grandma asking, you want to buy my car? What the fuck?
Is that enough proof for you? I'm out.
That was pretty sweet, huh? I just went up to her and she was like, hey, can I get some beers? She said, of course.
Queso was scared to ask for the beers.
They're complimentary. I don't know, she said she seems a little robot-y to me.
She's an assistant.
I know. I've never had an assistant, so it's kind of...
She's just doing her job. Queso, when we're at work, look.
That's the thing, David. You understand when we have people come as guests,
Yeah.
they are going to show up. And they're going to go right there. And she's going to tell them.
Yeah.
She's going to tell them. Come in. Or they're waiting for you. They're expecting you.
Well, look, this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
That's the fucking cool part about this.
When you're at work, you go into autopilot mode, bro. So you're constantly doing things and doing things and doing things. Half the day, sometimes you don't even remember what you're doing because you're stuck in autopilot mode.
Yeah. I mean,
When you're at work, you turn your brain off. So that way, when you're working, you're not thinking about all the bad things or stuff that's going on in
yeah,
your
I
life.
guess you're right.
Sometimes you don't, sometimes you do. It depends on if you're listening to music or not. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to because they don't let me listen to music at work, so I'll throw my shiesty on and I'll pop music in my ears. Well, I've been doing it so where I don't have
They
it
don't
in
let you
all the
listen to
time.
music at all, even if you bring a speaker.
No, nothing.
They don't let you bring
Nothing.
a speaker.
Nope.
They don't let you bring your phone in.
No.
Damn. Well, look, this is what
They let you bring your phone in, yeah, but they're like, we're not even supposed to be allowed to have phones on the floor, this and that. If I catch you guys on your phone,
Well, that's
we're
what
going to
you
make you
should
start
tell
putting it in your
them.
locker.
You should tell them, be like, you know what would help? Whenever they do a state conversation for you. Because they have to do state conversations, right? You want to stay in this job, right? They want to keep people, right?
Yeah.
So when they have those state conversations with you, that's what you tell them. You know what makes me not want to stay? Not being able to listen to goddamn music. If you guys had a fucking radio on here, it'd be...
Yeah, even just a radio, them playing
That's what
music
I'm
on
saying.
the radio, bro,
if
for
it was on,
everybody, you know?
if it was on the radio, kind of like I do it, I'll show you how I do it. So, let me see. I think I have a video of me playing my music, my loud ass music. Watch. I have this big ass speaker, and then I have another one over there.
Does everybody jam out or what?
Yeah, I have a big ass speaker, and then I have Spotify, so I just create a jam, and then everybody in the load area just starts fucking putting music
It's pretty
on
cool.
the jam, and all day we're just listening to bangers. I'm not even joking.
So what, everybody could just choose a song they want and it pops
and then
up?
I take my
Goes in a
iPad.
queue?
I take my iPad to work. People show up and they just put the song on cue, and here we go, boys. Here we go. That's what you need to tell them. You're like, you know what? A little bit of music. Everybody's down and out on this fucking in this job, and that's what you got to tell them. Some people listen, some people don't. You know, but
Treat normal?
yeah, I'm good.
Tastes like Thai.
You should look at us another one,
I'm not getting this anymore.
bro. Go get us another one. Go get us one more. I'm sure two more are not gonna be bad. It's 4:30. Come on, 2 more. That's it. And I'll buy food for us. And I'll pay for this.
I'm already buzzing.
Come on,
I can't go out there.
Dude, come
I
on.
can't do it. I'm scared. Just go out there. We can play rock, paper, scissors again.
Oh, yeah.
I whooped Queso's ass earlier.
This
Rock, paper,
motherfucker
scissors.
beat me, dude. No, but for real, come on. It's your turn, son. It's your turn. It's your turn. Go. Dude, go.
I get too scared.
You were talking shit about me.
We gotta continue this.
Come
We
on,
gotta
go.
keep going.
Come on. You could go while I talk.
No, I don't want to go.
Come on, dude.
Queso.
Dude,
Queso. I'm already buzzing.
you're
Can't go out there.
Dude, you're a bitch.
I took 2 shots already.
You're a bitch. You're gonna go.
We go out there. Be walking like my boy Elias.
Who cares? Go get him. You're a man. You're not a bitch.
You're such a pussy.
It's all good. I got pretty scared the other day, dude. The other day, I almost shot somebody.
Did you say that on fucking video?
And then I found out that it was Davey. He was putting out his fucking trash in the backyard. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Davey sometimes. You know? But all I know is that I'm excited, boys. This has been a good journey. We recently got our 500 followers. Thank you to all your 500 people. We love you. Even though you guys don't know us, we love you. Or you might know us a little bit more than we think. But let me tell you, Davey has been sad lately. He's been sad because he says that we don't do the podcast enough. So this is why we got the spot. You know, I came in. It's not that hard to get a spot. You know what I'm saying? So we got it. Yeah. So some weird shit's been going on with the water in Idaho, and I don't know. Is that they've been saying that all the tap water is up to standard, and it's the latest round of.
I kind of don't like to do everything
But yeah, they're talking to David, it sounds like, out there. Yeah, we're fairly new to the studio, like I said, so I hope you guys like it. I mean, we're trying our best here. We're gonna start having all kinds of fucking hosts and maybe people that enjoy podcasts. So if you enjoy this podcast and you want to be a part of it, dude, hit us up. You know where the podcast, Facebook,
Thank you.
Messenger,
Have a nice day.
you guys can text us, and we will definitely do it.
That's the owner.
Oh, shit, really?
She said if we spread the word out, she'll give us free time and shit.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, we definitely are gonna spread the word.
Yeah.
Because we definitely like the spot, and
She's asking how everything was working and everything. I was like, it's working pretty good, honestly.
yeah, I love it. I mean, right now, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is nice, dude.
I was just talking about how Idaho.
Idaho?
Yeah.
Idaho?
Yeah, Idaho and Idaho and Idaho and Idaho. No, but they've been making fucking. So they just regulated the water, right? The water over there is like.
What are you talking about? Idaho? Idaho?
Yeah, like the water over there in Idaho. It's like supposedly it's facing like it's like meeting up all the standards. Dude, come on, dude. Come
Get
on.
fizzed up, dude. Fucking fizzed up. Be careful with yours.
Yeah, but the state
I shook it up a
agencies
little.
basically say that the water's meeting all standards for people to drink. Now, I want you to see this fucking water, and you tell me if this is fucking good to drink.
Why does it look like that?
What is that?
I don't know, it moves very weird.
Why does it look like that?
I don't know, maybe they're putting too many chemicals in water. It's real?
Yeah.
All federal safety standards. Shit, have you heard about the water? What's going on over here with the water lately? Yeah. Well, in Broomfield, I guess a lot of the water got contaminated. Broomfield, Westminster.
Yeah, with plutonium or uranium or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, right?
Yeah, bro, it's pretty crazy, honestly, how they could just put out all this water and shit that we're drinking. And personally, like, at our house, bro, we don't even drink the water at our house because it doesn't taste very good. And it's kind of fucked because, I mean, we obviously pay for water, we shower with it, but who knows when we shower how many chemicals and shit get on our face when we shower, bro.
Or our pores.
Yeah,
Just
our pores, yeah.
Like everything, just, I mean, God.
Because this might sound a little crazy, but my girlfriend recently moved in with us, and she notices that she does get more like pimples and shit from when she showers
The
and
water
whatnot.
over here.
She notices her hair's a little more dry and whatnot. So I don't know. Right now, Colorado is going through a drought, so it's kind of understandable a little bit. You know, it's a little bit understandable. So
Is it though?
yeah, because we don't really got no water, and right now, I honestly noticed that I go to 7-Eleven. I drink Arrowhead water a lot. I like Arrowhead water. And I've noticed that they don't even have Arrowhead water right now in any of the stores. Like around anywhere, even
So
up in the
that just-
mountains.
That just means Arrowhead is not doing it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not. They're probably not making any water because we have other contracts with other states, and we have other contracts with like California and shit, and places that do not have water and get water as much as we do. And those contracts are probably taking all of our water because they have pipelines that go through the bottom to other states. Did you know that?
God, that's horrible. So basically, they're draining us.
They're draining us, yeah, pretty much, because we have contracts with other places. But lately it's been raining more, which is nice. You know, I like the rain. I enjoy the rain. I like when it's cloudy and raining outside. It's one of my favorite type of weathers, you know?
Well, it's been raining lately.
Yeah, lately it has.
Hopefully, it stays like that.
You know what's crazy, actually? There's a conspiracy theory going around. I guess Iran stopped using American satellites in Iran, and they've been going through a drought for a long time, and it hasn't been raining. And after they stopped using the American satellites, they started getting rain recently.
So you think they turned off our satellites for a couple of days and so it rains?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, David.
You don't think they control our weather, Queso?
They definitely control the weather, but they definitely don't use
I'm not saying
satellites to
here.
do it.
I'm not saying here, but I'm saying in other countries.
Bro, they use, you know what they use? Cloudy You Have a Chance of Meatballs. You ever watched that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
they got
that book.
machine.
That book's
They got
pretty
that
cool.
machine. They fucking make it do all kinds of things. We want a tornado in Oklahoma today. Let's see how much destruction we can make in Oklahoma. Oh yeah. And all of a sudden, you got all those Oklahoma fucking crazy freaks that like to chase Twister and shit. Yay! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, we got some good shit going on. Colorado's getting better. It's gonna get
It's getting better, really.
It's gonna
They're
get
trying
better.
to take my guns away, and it's getting better.
It's gonna get better.
I hope it gets better.
They ain't taking our guns, dude.
Bro, what do you mean they're not taking our
They're
guns?
trying.
Yeah, they're trying.
They ain't taking our guns.
It's bullshit, right? Your boy finally went and he bought himself a semi-automatic. Got an AK-47 at the house now.
Do the face, dude.
Oh yeah, do you want to chip in on a safe or what? We gotta get a safe for the
Yeah,
house.
we do have a safe. We do need a safe.
I think we should get one soon. Nice and safe.
But it has to go like somewhere like where we can keep it away from Steve. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but for real, how you been feeling though? How you been feeling?
Ooh, you didn't tell me I had anything in my beard.
I didn't see you. What
Well, goatee.
did you have on your beard?
Beer.
To you.
That's a beer on there.
What do you think about the White House shooting, David?
I thought Charlie Kirk's wife, or how would you say that? Charlie Kirk's widow was acting a little weird about it. Did you see the owner of UFC was there? Did you see the video? Dana White, he was like, I thought it was cool. I was just taking in the whole moment. I thought it was fucking insane. I thought it was dope.
I did see that.
He lived in a part of history. That's why. That's a part of history right there.
Yeah, that's why.
And I noticed they took out, who's our vice president? J.D. Vance. I almost said Vance Joseph.
They took him out first.
They took J.D. Vance out first before they took Trump out, which I thought was completely insane. I mean, he might actually be our next president, though, so kind of makes sense. But that dude, I don't know what it is. He has this look in his eye, Queso. He has a look in his eye that I don't like. He looks like evil almost. Like, I don't misjudge people a lot, but this guy, he has this fucking demon look in his eye. Like he's King Kong.
He's a shooter.
Like a shooter.
He's a shooter.
It's kind
I
of
don't know, Davey.
If I tell you I love you, I mean it. When he got killed, I seen it. She turned me into a demon.
Hey, I get it. I understand.
I don't know.
It's pretty scary. But
Sure you don't want a shot?
no shots.
One shot. Come on,
No,
just
we're
one
still.
little shot.
You and me are going to Perry's after this, right?
Just one shot.
I'm going to Perry's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. That's all that matters, dude.
Yeah, we should probably keep that away from that soundboard.
Yeah, they wanna have the UFC fights there. So how are they gonna have the UFC fights there? After this?
After the shooting?
Yeah. Like, how safe is it gonna be for these fighters? How safe is it gonna be for Trump
Well,
to have these fights?
how
First
did
of
they
all,
even let
let's-
somebody get
let's
in
look it
there
up.
and shoot
Let's
up?
look it up right quick.
Where were they at? Were they at the White House, or
At
were they
the White
at
House.
that
At
one
the White
place?
House.
What's that one place called where all the rich people go?
Let's see. Where
I feel like this could be. Yeah, that's better, dude. I didn't even think about moving it because ours don't move.
yeah.
I was like all uncomfortable on the table.
Oh,
and
and
shit.
they told us that we could bring more.
More mics?
Yeah.
Bro, we don't need to. They got like
They got
fucking
2
one right
more
there,
over there.
2 more
Yeah.
right there.
We got 4.
We should get those people in here from that band that you're talking about.
Oh, I
You
definitely
homie?
want to.
What's his name?
Blatty.
Yeah.
Blatty, if you're listening to this, motherfucker, hit me up, bitch. But yeah, I just told everybody that if they want to be on here, hit us up.
Yeah, if you guys want to be on the podcast, or me and Queso, we're gonna get a phone number that you guys could call, like kind of like our boy Theo Vaughn. You know, did you see how Theo Vaughn was acting on Joe Rogan's podcast? And Joe Rogan was acting really weird with him.
Yeah, I did notice that. But did you see how what he said afterwards? He said that he was tired of something.
Yeah, he was tired, but he was acting weird
Yeah, he
about
was
it.
dismissing everything that.
He said that
Theo
he was over near where Charlie Kirk got shot and shit. I was like, well, what is he saying right now? And he was doing a podcast, I remember, with Charlie Sheen. I watched that podcast because they
Yeah,
watched
well, that's the thing.
watched it happen.
He said that he was out hunting.
Yeah,
When he
wasn't.
found out that Charlie Cook had been shot, and that was a lie. He was with Charlie Sheen doing the podcast.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean,
You think they got to him, Queso? He was just with Trump recently. They're talking about.
they did the psychedelic fucking thing.
Yeah, they're talking about PTSD and psychedelics and psilocybin. And
Here, let's
whatnot.
look up what it was. Let's
But
look up psilocybin.
before we move on, all right?
Yeah.
I microdosed this weekend. I took some shroomies, all right? When I did it, we went to the side of town, right? This is what I was going to tell you yesterday, and I was like, all right, I got to save this for the podcast. We went over there to Rhino District in Colorado, Denver, Colorado, downtown Rhino District.
Reno.
I'm not going to say anything bad about gay people, but there was a lot of people with green and red hair over there. There was a lot of gay people.
A lot of libs.
liberals. A lot of liberals, all right? And I was telling fucking Donovan,
Is
I
that
was
how
like,
you identify them?
yeah, bro, I was telling Donovan, I was like, Donovan, I like to tote guns and shoot people. And we're
Jesus
down
Christ.
over here
Jesus
with
Christ.
these fucking liberals right now, all right?
Jesus Christ, quit that nonsense right now. Slow it down.
I don't waste bullets on not law-abiding citizens. How can I say that? I wouldn't waste a bullet on somebody that is just a random person that doesn't deserve it, but someone that does deserve it, if they break into my house, I'm shooting, all right? If somebody pulls out a gun on me, I'm going to be shooting first. You know why?
I think that's common sense.
Because I don't want to die,
Yeah.
But I wouldn't... How I say this is I wouldn't just go shoot up like a school or like a King Supers or something, Unless it's target practice. I'm joking. Yeah, so we went out there anyways. I'm just joking. That's not serious, boys. Don't take that serious.
We have no intentions of going to shoot the school up.
No, I would never do that. That's so stupid, bro. It's so fucked up. Why would you take somebody's innocent life, you know? Innocent people getting killed every day for no fucking reason.
Drunk. Anyway.
I am kind of faded, but innocent people getting killed for no fucking reason whatsoever is not right, bro. No matter what. No matter if we're in war, if you go to war and you fucking kill somebody that shouldn't be killed, just random people, you know, it's not right. Anyways, I went down to the Reno district, as Queso says it, and I went over there and I took some mushrooms, and I walk in there, right, and some guy is cutting in front of us in line. So it's this big ass, meaty ass black dude. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have got my ass beat. He was fucking like,
he's bigger than me, huh?
Yeah, bro. He was fucking. He was.
I'm not
ripped,
picking
bro.
all David here.
He was ripped, bro. I was gonna say that, but he was ripped, bro. Like,
you motherfucker, you were gonna say that?
I was gonna say, bro. He was like ripped, and I walk up to him because Kendra's like, "Hey, you can't do that." So I walked up right away, and I was like, "Hey, motherfucker. I mean, you could cut in line, but you got to get the fuck behind me. You got me fucked up." I was like, "You're not gonna fucking cut in front of me." And he said, "If you can't beat my ass, then don't say something." And I looked at him, bro, and I kind of put my hands on him like that, and then his homie came up. He's like, "Don't worry about him, bro. It's all right. It's whatever." And then he's like, "I know the security guard, so I could get in here." He's like, that's why I'm cutting or whatever. And then he just walks right through. Security guard didn't check him, nothing, bro. So we get upstairs, right? I'm sitting there at the bathroom stalls. I'm like, all right, if I see this dude upstairs, I'm going to fucking fight him, you know? So I walk upstairs. I see him. And I kind of thought to myself, because I was on mushrooms, you know, so I kind of thought to myself, I was like, if I start a fight here, bro, I'm not going to be able to get my concealed to carry. I'm just going to get arrested right away. There's no point in fighting. So I walk up to him, and I'm like, hey, are we cool, bro? Like, I just want to have a good time. I came out here to have a good time, not to fight with nobody. And he's like, oh, you want to fight this and that? What if I beat your ass in front of your girl, this and that? I was like, bro, none of that fucking matters right now. I'm like, if we're cool, we're cool. Like, I felt like it was, that's what I told him. I felt like it was God testing me. I was like, he wanted to see what I would do and what reaction I would have, you know? Yeah. I was like, he's like, God put me up against the lion. He's like, because I was on shrooms, you know? Yeah. So he was like, a lion? I was like, yeah, a lion. He's like, what do you mean a lion?
He was like, you're the lion, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, you don't know. Lion. And then he's like, yeah, bro, you're lucky because this and that. He started like talking more shit, and I was like, no, bro. I was like, let's not fight. Let's just both have a good time tonight.
They
I was like,
out.
It's cool or whatever.
They bitched out.
Bro. And he shows me, he shows me, right? He's like, my hands are a registered weapon. And he shows me his card, and he's like, I just came back from Iraq. He's like, I just fought for our country. And I was like, damn, bro, like, I appreciate your service, you know?
So you were going to die.
Yeah, I was going to fucking die, bro. Honestly, I would have got my ass beat. I'm not going to lie. I would have got my ass beat.
That would have been the devil. That's the devil testing you.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was.
God.
And personally, like, nowadays, like, maybe when I was younger, I would have wanted to fight, you know? But at the same time, like, it's not worth it no more, bro. It's not worth getting your ass beat or fighting somebody or doing other things. It's more about learning, you know, learning from what the fuck's going on in your life, you know?
Yeah.
There's no point, bro. There's no fucking point in fighting unless someone's really, really testing you and they're really, really testing your patience, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah. Now that we're talking about shrooms, they were still talking about shrooms. On April 18th, Donald Trump signed a landmark executive order in the Oval Office.
LSD for treating mental health and PTSD. I don't think that works.
Well, that's the thing. That was the thing about Joe Rogan, that he has been talking to people that have had
LSD.
I mean, let's look it up. I'll show you.
LSD has psilocybin in it, or
LSD is psilocybin.
But it's all mushrooms are natural. LSD is chemically
that's
made.
That's what they're giving them, psilocybin, which is not LSD.
Because LSD is created in the lab.
Yes, sir. Yes, but psilocybin is not. So let's see. Psilocybin. Yeah, next time we gotta rent it a little longer.
Yeah, like 2 hours. Or an hour and 30 minutes maybe.
Psilocybin. I know that's not how you spell it, but I don't know how to spell it. I need to get a better keyboard for this.
Just get yourself a laptop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me one. Probably soon. But yeah, look at this. It's right here. Psychedelics. Right here.
I'll tell everybody how this happened. I sent President Trump some information. We have a gigantic opiate problem in this country, obviously. In 2024, more than 80,000 people died of overdoses. It's a horrible number. And there's more than 5 million people that are addicted to opiates right now in this country. With one dose of Ibogaine, more than 80% of people are free of that addiction. With 2 doses, it's more than 90%. I sent him that information. The text message that came back, sounds great. Do you want FDA approval? Let's do it. It was literally
You could have
that
put it
quick.
on like this.
These drugs
Well, I'm gonna
are
add the
illegal
video in.
not because they're harmful. They're illegal because of the 1970 Controlled Substances Act that was passed by the Richard Nixon administration. They did it to target the civil rights movement and the anti-war movement. It's not because these drugs harm people. And for 56 years, we've lived under those terrible conditions. We're free of that now. We're free of that now. Thanks to all these people that we see next to me, and thanks to President Trump.
He looks upset.
I'll tell everybody how this happened.
He looks happy
I
right
sent
there.
President Trump
But as
some
he's
information.
speaking,
We have a giant.
look it.
Yeah, his facial expressions kind of look weird off.
Yeah, like off. It just looks like a dude that's like, fuck, I'm literally stuck. Like, they're gonna do this for me. They're gonna do this, which is the psilocybin thing. You know what I'm saying? But you, sir, you're gonna fucking
You're
be...
gonna suck my cock. That's
Basically.
basically what they're saying.
Yes. Yes.
In retard terms, yes.
Yes. For those of you that are special. Yeah. That's what it means. And I'll send you this right now so you
Yeah,
can,
and what Theo Vaughn was saying, he was talking about Israel, and he was talking about how pretty much the USA keeps bowing down to Israel. And Theo Vaughn, I'm gonna be honest with you, Theo Vaughn may be like semi-retarded, you know, like us, but he understands what's going on in the world, and it like I follow Theo
Kinda
Vaughn on
like us.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I follow Theo Vaughn on TikTok, and he shares a lot of stuff, bro. He shares a lot about politics, things that are going on in the world, and like, it's just crazy to think that Theo Vaughn does think that way, you know. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Theo Vaughn is a very smart guy. He's funny, bro. He's
Well, I feel
smart,
like the
you
Lord
know.
is testing him. I feel
Yeah.
like the Lord is testing that guy.
Theo Vaughn
And,
is pretty good, bro. He's insane,
So
bro.
look, this right here. This is what
Joe Rogan's reaction at the end upset a few people.
But it's all the same shit has been happening forever. They haven't been helping anybody forever. They're letting politicians slurp on kids. All of our money goes to Israel, and they're using it to fucking genocide people. It's like everybody is scared out of their wits right now. It's like our religious leaders are afraid to speak out. It's a time where it's like Satan is amongst us, and our religious leaders are fucking talking about bullshit at the poll. It's just like, what is going? I don't know, man.
Gotta get you up with that president, son. You're losing your fucking marbles.
You think I am?
Come hang out with us. Just chill.
I'm here.
Joe Rogan's reaction
But
at
I
the
also
end
it
upset
also
a
makes
few
me
people.
think like he's thinking like it also makes me think like Joe Rogan is thinking, dude, you're thinking too much. You know what I'm saying? It also gives me that vibe of, oh dude, you're freaking the fuck out, dude. We're fine.
We're
good.
not fine though.
But that's the thing, we're not fine. That's the thing. Joe Rogan is not seeing
What we're seeing,
yeah, because he's in a world of
he's in a loop.
well, he's in a world of everything's going good.
It's not.
Money's going good. Doesn't matter how much the money, like gas is. It doesn't matter how much shit
'Cause he's
changes.
rich, yeah, he's
because he's
rich.
got money. It doesn't change.
But
the
Theo
fact-
Vaughn has money too, though.
Exactly. But he comes from a line from where he's been poor.
His whole
Most-
life, yeah.
Almost his whole life. And then Joe Rogan has been poor, but he was rich at 20.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
With
saying? At 20,
UFC.
he got all kinds of fucking.
yeah, because he was a
So he's
boxer,
been rich for a while.
UFC fighter.
So you kind of get desensitized or whatever it's called, because literally when you're like me, when I'm at my job, like I'm a manager now, and I don't realize how hard it is to be in a fucking trailer all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? And then you go in there and you're like, hey dude, your fucking lights on. hurry the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And that person in that trailer could be going as hard as they can, and that light's still coming on. You get what I'm saying?
You guys don't have forklifts?
No, we do everything by hand.
Why?
I don't know.
Forklifts would be way smarter.
Yeah, but
if everything came on a pallet, you forklift it, bring it out. Pallets.
Imagine a box, like boxes, a whole wall of boxes.
So they're only boxes?
Yeah, the forklifts can't do that. But anyway,
Tell them to put it on pallets.
we could, but then how much space are you actually filling? That's what they care about. How much space you actually fill. How many?
So what? They're
trailers
just filled to the brim with boxes,
Oh, yeah.
string boxes.
Oh yeah.
All right, we should end this shit though, so I could download this fucking SD card and shit.
Yeah. But yeah. Check us out. We're coming back. We're coming
Every
harder,
week
stronger.
we're gonna be back.
Better.
This podcast is going up tomorrow. I'm editing this shit tonight. It's going up tomorrow. And thanks for watching us, you know.
Yeah. Follow us. And if you want to be on the goddamn podcast, don't hesitate. Hit us up.
Hit us up. We got to get more
We
fucking
out.
people.
We out.
Doses. Hold on, let's see. Let's play a song before we go. What song you want me to play?
Oh, we're going to play a song.
Yeah, we can play it on here. Look, I got my phone connected to
Okay,
it.
so play. I don't know. I don't know a song for you, but it's a Spanish song. Is that alright?
That's fine. I don't discriminate.
You don't discriminate, huh?
Matter of fact, I like
Play
Latinos.
Chiclana.
Like that?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. Oh shit! Can we actually hear that?
Bien bichi la muñeca, luego me la llevo pa' la bichi. Un piqui se chinga, luego quiero un blonde de chill. La taquicardia pega con la pinche chiclón. En el culina me echando pa' lo que esta noche se corona. Un pinche polvito, pendejo que me tome hasta el hocico. Ando bien buscacho a la verga, tengo cara de maldito. Ya varias.
Hell yeah. We'll be back, boys and girls. Qué pinche vida tan bonita la que
Gotta figure out how to make that louder.
Dude.
Y la neta no estoy tan careta y cargo muy buen verbo.
Pa' que sepan dónde vive. Pencho. Ey, ey, ey. Copa presa. Copa tito.
Igual a doble P con Palencho. Patito.
Un palo y un gallo y fuga pa'l caballo. Anda el mero pecho, mi vieja nunca me la hace de pancho. Ya varias putitas, bandidas, la neta ya no aflojado. En avión privado, motitas, pesos en soy dejado. Qué pinche vida tan bonita, la neta que tengo. La neta no estoy tan carita, pero traigo verbo. A qué pinche vida tan bonita, la neta que tengo. Y la neta no estoy tan carita, las putas las prendo. Puro rancho humilde. Mucho.
Bien bichi la muñeca y luego me la llevo pa' la bichi. Un piqui se chinga y luego quiero un blonde de cherry.
La taquicardia pega con la pinche chiflona. En la culina echando pata que esta noche se corona.
Y ay, qué pinche vida tan bonita, la neta que tengo.